Yeah, the album is Running Up That Hill. This is the second album from Appice Perdomo Project. Why did you go with that particular track from Kate Bush?
Well, you know, I watched Stranger Things, and I watched that song be all over it, you know, and I said, you know, this might be a cool thing to do like we did with You Keep Me Hanging On, you know, get a song that was, you know, big on the charts and take it and redo it, you know, a whole different way. And we probably did 12, I think we did 12 tracks already for this album. And I said to Fernando, I said, man, it'd be cool to do this. What do you think? He said, yeah, I love it. That's a great idea. So, you know, he started working on it in L.A. and then sent me the stems. I worked on it in my little studio. We kept sending it back and forth. And we came up with it. And I found out that when I started listening to it, the groove was infectious, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It just, once you hear it once, you go, wow, you know, I want to hear this again. And so that's what basically happened, you know? So then we got my buddy Pat Regan to mix it. And it was, he's a tremendous mixer, you know? Yeah. So he mixed it, and I loved it, you know? And on my side, I tried to keep that jungle kind of thing going, you know?
Yeah.
That, not just bum, 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 bum. I made it more of a jungle groove. Even when I was playing the snare drum, I never went on to the hi-hat or the ride cymbal, you know, only for cymbal crashes, you know, which made it more powerful. And I kept listening to it. I said, man, I love this groove, and I kept listening to it. That's how it happened. And then we said, you know, we should, just for the hell of it, let's call the album that, because it was the last song we did, you know, and we thought it would be fun to do that. So we did it, and we did everything that we talked about. Here it is. Now the album's called out. We did a video, you know, that's coming out today, and the video actually looks like Stranger Things.
Oh.
You know, it's the Stranger Things vibe. It's all that eerie, a lot of red in it, you know, and haunted houses and witches and all that stuff, and we're right in the middle of it all. So I'm having fun with this, you know?
Yeah, and it sounds like it in the playing. You're having fun. You can tell. And you know, both of those tracks sound amazing. And for people who don't know who Fernando Perdomo is, the guy's an outstanding guitar player. And you've worked with so many great musicians. I mean, just really, and everybody, and all kind of like this album, like Running Up That Hill. You've worked with musicians of all styles of music, and there's a lot of different styles on the album. Yeah. Who was the most exciting person besides Fernando? Because we don't want to insult him. Who was the most exciting person you've gotten to play with? That excited you personally the most?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you know, there's so many. John Sykes with Blue Murder, Jeff Beck, Jim McCarty. You know, there's so many. You know, I mean, Ted Nugent was exciting to play with. He was an exciting person. There's so many different people. So, I mean, I can't answer that. It's like you go into Baskin Robbins. What's your favorite flavor? I mean, I can't pick one. I have at least 5 that I like, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they all have their own thing, you know? And Jeff Beck was by far the most inventive of all the guitar players, you know? And John Sykes had the energy. Ted Nugent had the craziness, you know? It's difficult to say that, you know?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Well, then let me ask you this. Who haven't you gotten a chance to play with yet that you really want to?
Led Zeppelin.
Yes. Who wouldn't?
I would have liked that.
Yeah.
You know? We knew them. You know, we knew them. When they first came out, they opened up for Vanilla Fudge. We were friends with them. I was really good friends with Bonzo. And, you know, when he passed away, there were rumors that me or Cozy Powell were going to be in the band, you know. But obviously, nobody ended up in the band. They broke up. And then John's son played with them once or twice, you know. Yeah. But for me, you know, they would have been fun because they were very creative for their time, you know, using time signatures and various things that I really loved. So really, you know, that's about it. You know, I didn't really sit around and go, oh, I would have liked to play with them. I mean, I could play with Joe Bonamassa. I could play with pretty much anybody. You know, I could adjust my style to anybody.
Well, the second Appice Perdomo Project album, Running Up That Hill, comes out on May 26th. And we'll look forward to the rest of the music and the videos. And Carmine Appice, thank you so much for taking the time, sir. I really appreciate it.
Okay, bro. Thank you.